battle! Chrom! Wii Fit Trainer!
Cut a path!
Stop battle! Jigglypuff! Ness! 3, 2, 1, go! Game.
All right, everybody, welcome back to CU Boulder, monthly number 1. We're here in winners finals between UT205 and Abstract.
So we have the Ike versus Chrom matchup, which is really interesting, especially considering that Chrom just got nerfed. So
Yeah.
we don't really know what he can do right now.
Well, the name of the game to me just seems to be using Ike's just insane range on his disjoints to just kind of space out Chrom and force him to go for some unsafe things.
Yeah, Ike can just pretty much use his neutral air and then just like that, just chain the neutral air into a forward air or a up air.
I mean, that's the big story for Ike in this game. From 4 to Ultimate, Ike buffed so incredibly hard.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Ike has never been like, oh, that killed. Interesting. Okay. Ike is dead. Chrom, 79%.
Yeah,
Chrom looking good.
Yeah, Chrom looking very good so far. Chrom's chase combos are just so strong.
The problem with Chrom is if you don't respect his aerials, you're in for a long ride.
Yep, and he can just chain them and chain them and chain them. And another thing that Chrom can do, and Chrom can abuse here, is such a higher speed than Ike. I mean, Ike's ground speed and airspeed are so much lower. Chrom with the, I believe, 7th highest airspeed in the game.
Yep, pretty much. The most interesting thing about this matchup is both characters can edge guard each other or like edge. Yeah, it's so hard for them to get back on stage once they're off, especially with a counter. If one of them ever mistimes their up B, they can just counter it and kill them.
Yeah, and Abstract has just picked up 94 bonus percent here. I mean, he's just getting tons of extra credit, and there it is, down air to finish the stock. But honestly, Chrom is not very far away from just being a full stock ahead here, and that's that.
That's the lead. But as we know in this game, anything can change real quick.
Yeah, especially with how swingy this matchup is.
Yep. All Ike needs is good combos.
Yeah, and you know, I wish I was joking, but his combo is pretty much just nair. Yeah.
It looks like he's not working out with the spacing though.
No,
It looks like Chrom has better spacing than him, and his aerials are not connecting as well as they should.
Well, and both of these characters have a disjoint, but I mean, Ike's disjoints are just so ridiculous. The Nair hitbox extends all the way around him. It's a disjoint. It has priority. Comes out very fast on the frames.
Ooh, the triple up air.
Wow,
Oh,
and there's the smash.
There you go. It's a pretty
Abstract
dominant.
taking a 2-stock.
Yeah.
So
Playing
this
Ike
is-
against Chrom is not the move. He's too fast for you, and if you're not landing those neutral airs, you can't really do much.
Yeah, and this is winners finals, so it's a five game match. So we've got plenty of time to go here.
They might switch out. Looks like we're still going Chrom.
A lot of this match, or a lot of this tournament, UT205 has been playing the Richter brothers, and he returns, or sorry, the Belmont brothers, and he is back.
Yep, and it's been giving players a hard time. Like no one can get through the Belmonts in this tournament, it seems.
Well, and the name of this match is just spacing.
Pretty much, and it looks like they're back on stage.
Just taking an early percentage lead here.
Chrom was going for the edge guard there, and
Yeah.
that's all you have to do with the Belmonts.
This
Edge guard
Chrom
them.
is very aggressive.
Ooh, that up here. Nice.
Good recover. Extensive shield projectile use here. You just got to space and keep him away from you, because once Chrom gets onto you, that could just be it.
Even when you get in with Chrom, he has the whip.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get in with against Belmont.
Wow. Awesome spot dodge there. Just excellent projectile spin there. Misses the up air. This is anybody's game so far. The previous game was not very close at all.
Both characters are in kill range right now.
Yeah.
And it looks like the projectiles are doing their work. You know, they're stopping Chrom from going in. He's having a hard time, and when he does go in, he gets hit.
And that up special is just so strong. Kills so fast. And you can just ladder people. You can just knock them out of the top of the stage. Wow. Huge tether.
That tether, that's your best tool, Simon.
So I don't know if this got patched or not, but the way is, as far as I understand it, is that if you use Chrom's up B and it drags someone down the stage, they die first, right?
It used to be that way, but now with the recent nerfs, Chrom will die first.
Always?
So it's no longer a reliable combo.
Sure.
Which a lot of people used to do. So that's why a lot of people are saying that Chrom is nerfed.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So just building tons of percent here on the aerials, just a lot of extra credit.
This looks like a pretty good advantage so far.
Yeah, and this is where the Belmonts excel, just
That
making it
air
so
dodge.
difficult to get back onto the stage.
Yeah, that air dodge was like very, very mistimed. Could have been a bit better.
Wow, and that was a setup. That oof. I'm surprised that only built 30%.
I think Chrom could do a better job of edge guarding because he's
Yeah,
letting
definitely.
this Belmont Simon come into the stage for free.
More projectile spam here. God, the back half of those bolas could just be so difficult to deal with. And that setup there is just what you see so much from Belmont Brothers to keep people off the stage. It just makes it so difficult. Any mistake there's just often just the end of the stock.
Yep. Looks like he. Ooh, that could have been a kill. Oh,
There it
that
is.
killed really early. Okay.
F smash and that's it.
There goes the lead you were talking about. You can
Yeah.
have a lead in this game and you lose it like the next 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Ooh, looks like he missed the tether.
All right, 0-0, one stock to one stock. This is anybody's game.
Back air.
Chrom with the nairs. Chrom's aerials are just so strong.
And the way he's fast falling is pretty impressive. He is in
Yeah.
the air. Ooh, that is too bad. That's
Yeah.
a bummer.
Speaking of fast falling.
Yep.
All right, well that's a 2-0 lead for Abstract.
The name of the game in this tournament has been comebacks though, so I wouldn't worry too much. Simon is still very much in this game.
Yeah, I mean honestly, the name of this tournament has just been how big it was. We were not expecting this.
Oh,
We had 60 people show up.
yeah, it's been insane.
Yeah,
So
it's
many
been
people
fantastic.
here. Honestly, one of our best events, and we hope to keep doing events like this in the future.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this, you come to the next tournament. It's been a lot of fun.
Tell your friends, and we're going to be doing some other streaming stuff at some point.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the channel. We're going to be streaming more Overwatch games, at least. More of our esports teams.
Our black team's doing pretty well this season.
Our
aren't they?
black team is doing great.
Yeah. And obviously the big story is that we had Saligo, our mid laner, probably the best collegiate League of Legends player in all of America, leave us. He just got signed with
Yes.
with 100 Thieves Academy, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's really impressive. It really shows that if you do your work and play your esports, then you might get
Yep.
picked up by a team.
All right, well back to the match here. Pretty even so far. Simon doing an excellent job of spacing.
So
The
now
shield's in there.
we're playing on Battlefield, and these platforms might give Simon the advantage, because playing with the platforms might be a struggle for Chrom. You can already see it in the percentage
Sure.
lead.
Well, but one important thing is that if Chrom's below you and you're standing on one of the platforms, he just has such an easy time
Yep.
keeping you and sharking you. And speaking of the shark, there it is, picking up the first stock. He's only at 79%, so it's still anybody's game. But I mean, we've seen what Abstract can do. Just take these leads and run with them.
Ooh, it looks like he didn't expect that fire to strike, so he couldn't get the combo off of it.
Wow. And Simon still hasn't taken anything here. He could just end the stock.
As long
And-
as Simon does not get launched, he's dominating the game.
Well, and that's a pretty interesting part of this matchup, right? Like, Chrom's largest flaw is that he's lacking any horizontal recovery, and the Belmonts are just so good at keeping you off the stage. Building a good percentage so far. Both these players, I mean, playing excellently. Some of the best players we've seen this entire tournament. Wow, good
Oh,
combos.
here we go, the combo. Ooh, dropped it. Oh, but he fell down.
Wow, and that's a
Unfortunate.
fast stock. 41-0. That's almost a full stock lead.
So if Chrom wins this, he wins the series.
He wins the
Ooh,
series, but
that air dodge.
this is winners, so U2205 can still stay in the tournament.
Yeah, he could go to losers round, but we have a lot of good players in losers.
Yeah, this was
It's
very
hotly
impressive.
contested down there.
Yeah, I'm glad we're here. We're in here where it's a little bit more chilling in the main room. We have all four matches right next to each other. All right, good recovery there. Keeping it even.
And Simon's bringing it back.
Certainly. Yeah.
Ooh,
That
the
damage
juggles.
building is going to make it a little bit rough here. God, I mean, Chrom is just doing such a good job of chasing, just keeping the pressure up, not giving time to Simon to run away and just toss projectiles, which he has now.
Exactly. It's all about pressure when you're playing Simon, and that's what this Chrom's doing. He's doing it great. And here
Double
comes
there.
the
That
kill.
might just be it.
Ooh, the tether.
Obviously, I mean, I come from melee. That's the big change, right? Both of you can grab the ledge.
But you're playing Chrom. This
All right,
smash can kill.
this is Simon's moment.
Simon is in kill range any moment now.
Yeah, they both are. I mean, honestly, both these characters are just so loaded with kill moves.
Here comes the ledge
Oh.
drop. No.
Gets back on. That, in my opinion, that would have been time for a holy fire, and he misses
Unfortunate.
it, and that's that.
Maybe a missed
Abstract,
input, maybe not, but
yeah, Abstract takes it 3-0, and Abstract will head to the finals, and U2205 will head into losers.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Well, that's it from us for a moment here. We'll be back shortly.
With grand finals.
A Jigglypuff, yes!
Interesting matchup. Jigglypuff, another character we've seen a lot today. Only Abstract actually. I've only seen you know, like it's every player's first game.
Oh my goodness.
Being rested,
Oh
being
my goodness.
forward air.
And that's the first stock already. That ledge guard is insane.
20 seconds to the game. That's a real fast stock. It's yeah. I mean, Jigglypuff has such a strong air game that Simon might struggle, but at the same time, Simon's axe is so dangerous to avoid.
Air dodge going straight in. Oh!
The fire.
Could-
Fire. Side B is like going up.
This is a really weird matchup. Not gonna.
This is okay. And that's the problem with Jigglypuff, man.
That's kill percentage. Oh,
I mean, it's Jigglypuff.
poor Marshmallow.
Lightest character in the game. You know, you get killed at failure, percentages. You have to be careful.
Feel
Especially against Simon, like FMC. You get build percentage so fast.
And his kill moves come out really quick as well. Oh, that rest.
That was great though. Here comes the punch though. Shields it.
Oh,
Nice.
managed to mash out of it.
Interesting.
Clean.
This is a great match so far. Simon down. Jigglypuff. For the
Oh,
air.
beautiful follow up on that down tilt. I think the Jigglypuff is probably going to struggle with the same thing the other characters have, getting inside, but once she's inside, she has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, every character struggles with that. The only way to beat a Simon is to outcamp them, pretty much. So if you play Wolf, just spam your blaster. Maybe Link, spam projectile.
Everything.
Spam everything.
Spam his entire
It's a legitimate strategy.
his entire kit. And that's
there you
that's
go.
the
That's all
game.
you need against Simon.
Very,
all-
very clean.
Good edge guard.
I think that's going to be pivotal in this matchup. The fact that Jigglypuff can side guard a character that really just doesn't have recovery.
Exactly, yeah. And remember, U2205 has to win 2 series in order to get the title. Abstract only needs to win it once, best of 5. So he's getting it.
Opting for the hat, best skin. What do you think of the skin choice?
Oh my god. That's a choice.
It's got to be the Christmas hat.
3, 2, 1, go!
Back on the battlefield.
Interesting. So he switched to Ike immediately. Because he knows he can't play against Jigglypuff.
That sword range is going to hurt the Jigglypuff game a lot. Oh, presumably it'll hurt it a lot.
But Ike kind of struggles the same way as Salmon. All you need, ooh, the shield. All you need to do is take Ike off stage, and it's gonna be hard for him to recover. His only real option is side B, and that's it. If you give the side B, you win.
I think Jigglypuff is doing something really smart here, just engaging and then shielding immediately and just being really patient to get into that little engage box and being able to pull off her combos.
Pretty much. You can see Ike is throwing out those neutral airs, and as soon as he misses with them, Jigglypuff is going in for the punish. He
Oof.
goes in for the side up smash. I mean, up special.
I think Ike might struggle with the same thing here. If he's ledge guarded, it's just over.
This might be it.
Oof. Hitbox not quite there. Oh, the
Pretty
back
big
air.
advantage for Jigglypuff. 55%, 0.
That 2.0 back air feels good on Jigglypuff.
But just remember, all U2205 needs is an neutral air into up air. Then he will probably kill Jigglypuff in early percentage.
Yeah, what's really sad here is that Jigglypuff probably is at kill percentage
Oh, he missed the last one. that
and
would've
doesn't
been kill.
quite get the interrupt. Jigglypuff playing extremely patient here, Abstract. Oh,
Oh,
it doesn't quite punish it.
Even then, the forward smash is so slow, it might be hard to actually get it as a punish.
A crossover sleep might be worth it every time.
Jigglypuff just dancing around, waiting for Ike to make a mistake to punish it. Look at that. Blocks the neutral air, goes in for the punish. Oh, the back
there
air.
it is, the back air. So 109% lead for the Jigglypuff on the second stock. And
Yeah,
there
you
it
go.
is.
Down goes the Ike.
It's really a tough spot because I can't recover low from far. He has to like try and get as far across as possible and then try and recover
Pretty
vertically.
much. One thing you can do as Ike is use your special beam first, and then never mind. You have to use your jump. Oh, here it goes. The juggle.
And there's game
That's
2.
unfortunate. All the characters that we see use your hard play are not great against Jigglypuff when you get juggled like that.
Abstract looking at 1 win away from winning CU Boulder's first
One
monthly.
away, undefeated. All through.
Really?
years. Yeah.
Wow.
Undefeated.
Incredible.
Pokemon City 2. Home field advantage for Jigglypuff, I guess.
Start the
See
battle.
if it pays off.
Simon.
Going back to the Simon.
Interesting. I mean, it's his most favorite character. It makes sense, right?
I think he did better on the Simon than he did on the Ike.
I think so too, yeah. It's just Simon's axe can do so much damage to Jigglypuff real quick.
I think if he establishes his zoning properly, the Simon can do a lot of work here. But wow,
But that Jigglypuff just goes in for the aerials.
once that Jigglypuff gets inside, you're looking at 15 to 20% off one combo.
Pretty much. Jigglypuff's aerials are so quick. Simon doesn't even have time to punish.
The 2.0 update did her a lot of good. Punches the Holy Fire right
Oh,
out, and that's
out,
a stock.
out.
The denial is real.
34 seconds for that stock. Pretty dominant performance for Abstract here. Ooh, he almost got punished, but he forgot about that slide. He waits out. He's doing a great job of waiting out the projectiles.
Might need to see a change up here from the Simon. I just don't think that his usual projectile spam is really going to work for him here. I think the Jigglypuff has a read.
It's interesting. We haven't seen him use his Holy Fire that much in this match. Oh, well, there it is.
Ooh.
He waited at the ledge a bit
Was
too
not
long.
expecting that.
Kind of forsaking his lead.
Yeah.
Now, Simon is in a pretty good spot to bring it back.
50%, not too much for Simon to dish out in a couple of moves.
But also, Jigglypuff could rest him. We've seen the rest him out once before, so it's perfectly possible. The Jigglypuff? Oh, the punish is dead.
Oh,
my God.
no!
There's
There's a
punish.
second stock.
That was honestly that was a great recovery by Simon. He almost made it back, but Jigglypuff reacted in such a way that it was impossible for him to actually do it.
You just got to get an inch too far off the side, and Jigglypuff will do you dirty
Now
like that.
Jigglypuff is in a percentage where she can die if Simon gets a really good hit on her. Look at those aerials. So hard to react against. Ooh, that.
Oh, Holy
Axe
Fire
on
goes a
face.
little too far. Not quite where he wanted it.
Oh,
the
it doesn't kill. Oh, here comes the. Oh, he took too long.
Nope,
Yeah.
no punish
Should've
to be
fast forwarded
seen.
that, went out immediately, but
No punish to be seen.
oh,
Oh, he makes
he
it.
tries to go for
Oh,
the big plays.
too spicy, too spicy
But you
for
know
the
what?
boy.
It's worth it. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, what a finisher. I think, honestly, I think he has a couple of games to just look for that rest.
Honestly, he has so many games, just like he could lose, and it's fine. Why not? Give the audience a good show.
We are still best of 5, and this is the third game of the series. If he wins this, he does take the tournament.
Exactly. And he gets a pretty sweet prize.
Yep.
I don't know what it is, but I guess it's
Oh, so you've heard
I've
he
heard,
faced.
yeah. I've heard a lot of rumors.
It's actually a free hug from our president.
I mean,
That's
those
it.
come by pretty easily. But anyway, back to the game.
Oh,
the
and
game.
it's over.
It's too bad. Simon not a great pick against Jigglypuff. Congratulations to Abstract. He just won Grand Finals.
Good work. Teach me Jigglypuff.
I wish I could play Jigglypuff like that.
Yeah, right.
All
Alright, y'all.
everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hopefully, we'll do more of these streams in the future. So stay tuned. Go to Discord, look out for announcements, and I'll see you next time.
Peace.